I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.
My dear, when people show you who they are, why don't you believe them? Why must you be shown 29 times before you can see who they really are? Why can't you get it the first time? When people show you who they are, believe them the first time.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And as y'all can see, I'm coming live from the Rose Garden, man. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. And y'all already know, man, I got to thank the Most High for waking me up this morning and giving me another opportunity to be great. And if you're up this morning, you got the same opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Look at that sun. Shout out to my bro, man. Shout out to my bro. But listen, man. Y'all heard Oprah, man. Y'all heard what she said, man. Listen, it shouldn't take you 29 times to figure out who somebody is. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they showed you who they are the first time. So the first time should be all it takes moving forward. Okay? There's no need to just keep getting bit by snakes. Right now ain't the time to be even playing with people like that. You know what I'm saying? Now ain't the time to even be playing with people like that. None of us, listen, we ain't even got time for that shit. We ain't got time for that shit. We on our own shit. We doing our own thing. The last thing you need is to have snakes around you. The last thing you need to do is be naive out here with people that done showed you their cards plenty of times. But you keep going down that same rabbit hole and getting your ass stung. For what? You know what I'm saying? But what? Because that's your boy? You know what I'm saying? Because you're in a relationship? What's the reason? That's your so-called day one? You know what I mean? That's your family? So what? So what? Like Oprah say, man, when people show you who they are, you believe them. Believe them the first time, not the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Listen, your ass might not make it to that point if you keep playing around with people. You know what I mean? It gets more serious the more you keep letting people get away with shit. The more you keep allowing snakes around you to bite you and hit you with that venom. You know what I mean? Because one day, listen, it ain't gonna be no coming back from it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to realize that shit now. And now ain't the time to be playing. Don't play with nobody right now. You know what I mean? The earth, the whole fucking earth, the planet, the world is shifting, man. Listen, we ain't got time for it. We ain't got time for it. So listen, man, I advise y'all to get people away from you that don't mean you well. Get people away from you that like trying to be slick and get over on you. Get away from people that you know that be slick hating on you. You know what I mean? A slick hater say little things, and you know they talking behind your back, and you know they frown. They never clap when you win. Any of that shit, man, get them the fuck away from you. Get them away from you, man. Them motherfuckers is energy drainers. And they hating on you any chance they get. And guess what? Whenever they get that chance to fucking strike that death blow, they will pull it at some point. The more naive you continue to be. You know what I'm saying? I had to show y'all that clip. You know what I'm saying? If Oprah saying something like that, then guess what? She done been through it. She done been through it. You gotta believe people when they say little slick shit. You gotta believe people when they do snake shit. You gotta believe people when they out here doing hating shit. You gotta pay attention to what people do to others. That's where y'all go wrong at. Y'all not paying attention to how people treat other people. Y'all be sitting there too while they doing it. Y'all laughing. Y'all thinking it's cool how they treating other people. You know what I'm saying? You seeing how they act towards others, and you still not thinking nothing of it. You still not thinking nothing of it. And man, listen, how other people treat people around them, man, listen, That's how you gotta judge people these days. And listen, I hate using the word judge because listen, you never want to judge anybody. That's God's job. But still, you gotta have some discernment out here. You gotta have some discernment to survive. A lot of people is just so naive and they just lacking all discernment. Their judgment is fucked up. And then guess what? They walking into the danger. They walking into the hating. They walking into the snakes. They getting bit by the snakes. They allowing everybody around them and they think everybody cool. They just like kids that just don't know no better. Man, listen, we getting too old for that shit. We getting too old for that shit. We ain't got time for that shit. We trying to elevate. We trying to do big shit out here. We can't do that with a bunch of snakes around us. We can't do that and not having any type of discernment. Our judgment is all fucked up. So guess what? We walking into places. We walking into the danger and we walking into places around people that ain't gonna do us no good. You know what I'm saying? And that's just gonna keep happening until you start showing and being aware of these things. And you gotta have you have to these days, man, because we seeing too much snake shit going on, and we seeing people lose their life to this shit. We seeing people get beat up behind this shit. We seeing people getting cheated on behind this shit. We seeing people lose their minds behind this shit. And you can't let it happen to you. This is a part of the glow up too. This is a part of the glow up, is recognizing and handling these situations accordingly. The people that's around you, you're going to have to deal with these things. You got to deal with it. And when people show you who they are, you believe they ass and you leave they ass alone, especially if it's negative. You know what I mean? When people show you who they are, you believe them. Like Oprah said. Man, it's as simple as that. You know, and a lot of y'all done heard this before. Y'all done heard it, and it just went through one ear and out of the other. Well, what you mean when people show you who they is, you just believe them? When you see some snake shit, know that they a snake. That's it. That's it. If you recognize a hater, know that they a hater. That's it. Like, boom, okay. You know, and you should know what to do in these situations. You know what I mean? Even in these relationships, if your girl, if she acting a certain way, right? Or she saying some slick shit, you got to understand that, listen, it ain't some shit you just can't apologize for. You know what I mean? You didn't put it out there already. You got to believe when people put shit out there, when they say certain things, you got to understand that you just can't be letting shit just fly. You got to think about it and analyze this shit instead of just being so passive with it. We be too passive with shit. Oh, it ain't nothing, man. He just in a bad mood. She just in a bad mood. Oh, you know what I mean? He ain't mean nothing by it, man. He just going through a thing. She just going through a thing. A lot of y'all women out there, y'all surrounded around a bunch of hating ass females because you doing your thing. You got your own business. You doing you know what I mean? You doing everything you need to do, but guess what? You keeping these chicks around you. You know what I'm saying? They spreading rumors about you. You wondering where the rumors coming from, and it's the hoes that you got around you. A lot of y'all niggas doing the same thing. Y'all getting backdoored by y'all own family, and y'all still not doing nothing about it. Your spidey senses been going off since this motherfucker been hanging around you. Now all of a sudden, little funny shit starting to happen. You know what I mean? Little weird phone calls you starting to get. You know what I mean? Weird motherfuckers knocking at your door and shit. You know damn well what you do. So guess what? It's your homies. They know what you do. Everybody know what you do. But you keeping motherfuckers around you like it's all good. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all selling a little something and all that shit, and y'all still letting these motherfuckers, you letting any and everybody come to your crib and shit. Listen, somebody either snitching on you or you about to get your ass robbed. You about to get robbed, man. So listen, you have to understand when you got this feeling, this gut feeling, right? And you actually see and hear the things that's going on, and you know that something ain't right about it. Listen, you have to take action. You know what I mean? You just can't shrug shit off all the time. We need to stop doing that shit. Now ain't the time to shrug nothing off, because people are getting more and more desperate out here. People getting desperate, and they turning on their closest friends. You know what I'm saying? They turning on their closest family members. They doing all types of shit, because now the world is shifting. Y'all gotta understand the world is shifting, and when the world is shifting, the energy is shifting. So you got a lot of people that's not with it. They not moving along with the world. They not doing anything to better themselves in their situations. So guess what? They gonna try to rob somebody else of what they got, whether it's their energy, their money, their customers, any of that shit. They'll take anything from you. So you gotta have some discernment. Discernment is judgment. You gotta have good judgment out here if you wanna survive and get to where you going in life. All right, listen to Oprah when she said, when people show you who they are, you believe that shit, okay? You believe that shit. You got a conscience for a reason. You had these gut feelings for a reason. Listen to them, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Sinn and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.